Richard,
Yes.
we're here in New York City.
Yes, we are. My home.
You're outside.
Yes, I am.
It's about to get cold. What are you gonna do?
That's the thing I do every year. Bundle up. I got my sleeping bags and I got my jackets. Just keep warm.
You've told me you've been right here for over a year, but outside for 6 years.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That's way too long.
No doubt.
Have you tried the shelter system?
Yeah, actually, I was very disappointed. I'm waiting for a couple of years. I worked with a place called Breaking Ground. Last month they came. We got a place for you. They picked me up, and they put me in a place with a roommate who was just a horror show. There's bottles of urine around the floor and in the room, and I couldn't stay. I just walked away. After 2 years of all that work for these guys, nothing. So I walked out.
I have other friends out here that have gone in and just the situations in the shelters
Yeah, it's untenable.
just so bad that you feel safer out here.
Death safer, yeah, definitely. And the hoops they make you jump through, if you don't get there at a certain time, you're gonna lose your bed. Keep it. It's not worth it.
So, how'd you end up out here?
About 8 years ago, my wife got very sick, and she ended up being bedridden for 2 years. And then 6 years ago, actually January 27th would be 6 years, she passed. And she died on a Friday morning. And by Saturday, by Saturday evening, I was evicted. They got me out of the house that fast. As soon as she died, I was gone. So I was homeless since then.
I'm so sorry.
God bless you. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Sadly, it's a common story where a significant other, a partner, a spouse ends up, a relative, and ends up, just being the result of somebody ending up homeless.
Yeah, and you know what? I had health insurance. She died out of network, whatever that means. So that cost me 85 grand. 85 grand. I'm in debt. They want their money. They really want it. So I gave up for a while.
Wait. You're in debt because
Medical bills,
and they're coming after you even though you're out here?
Yeah. I was served 4 years ago panhandling. I don't know how they found me. They served me.
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna cry. I couldn't believe it.
Oh my gosh.
So at first I gave up. I gave up for a long time. I didn't care. I didn't care about anything. I got involved with some bad people and some bad drugs, and I shouldn't have done. Lost all my teeth. Methamphetamines. I quit that now, thank God. And now that I want to get, I'm getting back into trying to get back in society, but I can't get back in. I just can't get back in. They don't want to let you.
We don't make it easy for people to get the help they need.
No, they got one solution for everybody, and if it doesn't fit you, then too bad, you're gone. And the solution doesn't fit me. I need 2 weeks stability. I'll have a job. Some of these guys, you put them inside for 2 weeks, you're gonna get the same guy. He's just inside. I'm different. I'm ready to go back to work. I don't need rehab. I don't need any of that stuff. I just need 2 weeks stability. I can go back to work. I don't even need help getting work. I can find work. I just need a place to shower and keep my stuff.
Get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have to worry about stupid stuff like that. Not just sit there every day and beg for food.
How much sleep do you get out on the sidewalk here?
I sleep, 2-3 hours at a time if I'm lucky. That's about it.
Now, when it snows, what do?
I sleep inside the subway platforms.
Because snow is around the corner.
Oh yeah. I don't mind the winter actually. I hate the summer. Summer's worse.
Really? Why is that?
I hate the heat. You only get so naked, and then that's it. You're hot. I don't have air conditioning. I'm outdoors.
Right.
The city is hot.
Where winter you wrap up.
Yeah. You'd always get put more stuff on. Yeah.
So how do you survive out here?
I beg for a living. I don't steal. I don't sell drugs. I just panhandle. And these guys take care of me. They take care of me pretty well. So. And a lot of these guys want to see me back to work too. I've got job offers. They just go get cleaned up, Richie. Go get a shower. So it's not going to be hard. It's just that one little step, and they won't give it to me. They won't give me that 2 weeks stability,
And here, rents just went up 25%.
I don't want to talk about the rent.
So even when you get a job,
yeah,
saving up for first and last month's rent.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've been out here 6 years.
Yep.
So you're going to need some time to heal.
I need a lot of things. Yeah. Yeah.
Because you've seen it all out here.
Yeah, and actually, speaking of the healing, I did a lot of healing out here with the wife thing. It took me a while to get better. I didn't care for a long time. I lost faith in everything myself. I lost faith in God. I get all that back now. It slowly comes back to you. But then again, like I said, you're sitting here and you just get so frustrated because you can't do anything. You just can't.
The two things when I was homeless that I kept beating myself up was, how did I get here, and how am I going to get out of here?
Yeah,
I didn't have answers to either of those questions, but it was through people that helped me, and we got to all help prevent and then solve homelessness.
I don't know what the law is in the rest of the country, but shortly after my wife died, they changed the law, and you can get paid to take care of your spouse now if you have to quit work. Back then, you couldn't get paid for that. You could get paid to take care of like a distant relative, but if it was a spouse, a parent, or a child, you couldn't get paid for that.
Right.
Now they're paying them. I wouldn't be homeless now if they would have paid me. They gave me $750 a month for two of us to live on. Our rent was $950.
Right.
So off the rip, rent's not getting paid. And that was 2 years.
Because you were taking care of her.
Yeah, I had no choice. I couldn't afford a nurse. They make more than I do.
Yeah.
Then she needed 24-hour care. She was bedridden. She couldn't get up for herself. So. Oh, and they had insult to injury. The girl was only 47, but the doctors at the hospital, they wanted to send her to a nursing home. And we were like, no way. And they somehow managed to sick the Department of the Aging on me, and they come and check on her. And she wasn't aging. She wasn't elderly. But they come check to see if she had bed sores or she's being fed. I'm like, you guys seriously coming to my house doing this? You're not even giving me any money or anything? I was so angry, you know? I just finished raising her 3 boys without CPS coming to my house. Pretty sure I could take care of her without you guys in my business. But they were there anyway. You know, God bless you guys. Oh, sorry, can't get that. No, God bless you. Thank you. Stop. Have a great weekend, guys. Sorry about that.
No, yeah. I maybe the camera helped. Give you a couple bucks.
Maybe it did. But yeah,
that's a good thing.
Yeah, it just gets you so frustrated, you know. And I don't know. I try hard out here. I try hard. Yeah.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
Oh wow, I never even thought about that. Of course, actually bring her back. That's not gonna happen. I really miss paying my bills. Believe it or not, that was something we enjoyed doing together. I really miss paying my Con Ed bill. Sorry, I don't have a power. I'm not a deadbeat, you know. I just couldn't do it. And now they leave you out here and you're stuck. And you can't get up, and they won't get you up. And as soon as you sit down on the ground, they look at you different. I have a lot of my patron guys who give me money for coming to the bar over here, and a few of them have sat down next to me. And they're like, people look at you different when you sit down here. I said, yeah, I'm telling you. Sorry, bro.
You okay?
Yeah. It just you get so frustrated because this is bullshit, man. I worked my whole life, and I've never, you know, I went to school. I'm old. I went to school in the early '80s, late '70s, and they weren't as lightened back then. And so when I went to high school, everybody was getting their what do you call it? Their schedules, the class schedules. Sorry, I didn't get one.
Fine, man.
I didn't get a class schedule back then. What's with my schedule? So you're gonna see a guidance counselor. So I went down to school and saw the guidance counselor, and I got the Mr. Parry, the world needs ditch diggers speech, and said, for half a day, you're not going to regular school no more. So in the morning, we're gonna send you to the auto shop, and in the afternoon, we're gonna give you this thing called working papers, and you get yourself a job. And I had a job at 14 years old, and I've worked ever since. And that was 1983, and I paid ever since, except for the last 6 years, because I'm out here. So and then I went to welfare for help. Sat there all day, and then they told me they want to give me $95 every 2 weeks. I almost threw up. I just walked out. I said, keep your fucking money, man. You know how much money they took from me every month? That FICA?
Well, what you said was so powerful that people look different at you when you're down here on the sidewalk.
Yeah, they say things to me on the sidewalk they would not say to me when I'm standing up. They wouldn't. They just wouldn't. They think it's okay. It gives them a free pass because I'm sitting down there asking for money. But they wouldn't say that to me if I was standing up.
Sorry.
Yeah. But I meet a lot of good people out here, people like you, and people help out. And I'm getting somewhere, but it takes a long time, you know? I mean, I don't have any family anymore, that's the problem. If I had family, I wouldn't be sitting here.
Right.
I lost everybody in the last decade. So, if my mother and father were alive...
So nobody's helping you? No outreach team, nobody's...
No, after I walked out of the last place, no one even bothered to follow up to see if I stayed, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's hard out here, you know? And even when I did have the team on my side, those guys get burned out so fast. I had maybe 6 different workers in the years. 6 workers.
Yeah, that's the turnover. Once you get used to somebody.
And then now they don't know who I am.
And then you get somebody new and you fall off the list and there's a mistake on the paperwork or
exactly.
something.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And it's just madness.
Yep, it's one thing after another, and it's okay for them because they're all indoors. You know, they come give me some water and cheese crackers, so we'll see you next week. Whatever, man. So I stand here and I turn to these people because these people will help me. You know, government's no good for nothing. I was really upset about that. I didn't know. I guess I had my head in the clouds. I really thought that welfare did help people. They don't. There's no way. If you go on welfare, the only thing you're gonna do is keep your ass on welfare. That's the only thing welfare's gonna do for you. And so I won't take it. I don't take the I don't take the food stamps. I don't take the cash assistance. I can rub it on the chest. It's just not worth it. It's not doing nothing for me. It is $95 every 2 weeks in Midtown Manhattan. What am I gonna do with that? I need that every day. I make more than that every day sitting here. They want to give me that every 2 weeks to live on? Are you serious? And then food stamps. What am I gonna do with food stamps? What am I gonna cook? You know, you can't go to the restaurant with food stamps.
Right.
Like eat sandwiches every day.
People don't understand that. You can't keep food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have a refrigerator. You don't have a microwave. You don't have a bowl.
Yeah. When I had her kids, I would have loved some food stamps. I would have filled that freezer up every month. That
Where
would
are
have
your
been
kids now?
They're not kids. They're not kids. They're grown men, and 2 of them are in the military overseas somewhere, and one of them was in Pennsylvania. Okay. And they don't really know. They don't know I'm homeless, so I didn't tell them.
Well, you cool with this?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't care if they know. I don't tell them because I know what they do. They come up, try to interrupt their lives to do something for me, and I don't want that. You know, I want them to have.
That's why a lot of people don't tell because they don't want to bother their relatives.
It's just not their problem, man. I raised them. I can't take money from them. It's the other way around.
Well, it was an honor to meet you.
Thank you, man.